Liv Morgan, Braun Strowman, Brie Bella, and more react to Alexa Bliss's emotional personal update. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am Elena. Have a nice day. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Several current and former WWE personalities, including Liv Morgan, Braun Strowman, and Brie Bella, recently took to social media to react to Alexa Bliss's update. Little Miss Bliss sent an emotional message in her post. Alexa Bliss recently took to Instagram to post a wholesome picture with her husband, Ryan Cabrera. The former women's tag team champion revealed in her post's caption that it was their 4th wedding anniversary. The duo tied the knot on April 9, 2022. Bliss also sent an emotional message, mentioning that the last 4 years were worth it alongside Cabrera. Several current and former WWE personalities, including Liv Morgan, Braun Strowman, Brie Bella, Nia Jax, Damian Priest, Mike Rome, Drew Gulak, JoJo Offerman, Maurice, Jackie Redmond, Mia Yim, Tatiana Dumas, Cassie Lee, and Soraya FKA Page, reacted to Alexa Bliss's Instagram post with a like. Meanwhile, Natalya left a wholesome comment on it. WWE champion Cody Rhodes apologized to Alexa Bliss for a major thing. During a recent interview with the Bella Twins and Becky Lynch, Cody Rhodes issued an apology to Alexa Bliss and Big E, revealing that their appearances on his What Do You Want to Talk About? Podcast will never air because of how drunk he got while filming them. The pours have been heavy. I will apologize now. I have said this, so I'll not make a secret of it. I will apologize to Alexa Bliss, Big E. I'm not going to name the other one because she'll go ham with it. But 3 of these episodes will never make it because of how deep those pours were. It's never my fault. I'm just kidding. It's never their fault. It's always my fault. 100%. I already have a lisp, so we're starting out... When you're starting out that way and then you watch it like, I thought it was okay. It's rough. It's rough. So I wanted those to be better. Alexa is all set to team up with Charlotte Flair to lock horns with Nia Jax and Lash Legend, Nikki and Brie Bella, and Bayley and Lyra Valkyria in a fatal 4-way tag team match for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship at WrestleMania 42. It will be interesting to see if Bliss and Flair will become champions again. Liv Morgan reveals story behind her first WWE gimmick top. WWE star Liv Morgan recently appeared on Insight with Chris Van Vliet, where she discussed various topics, including her NXT debut as an obsessed fan who jumps Tyler Breeze. Morgan said, "I guess I've always been a little bit crazy, huh?" On her gimmick at the time. "I don't think I had one. I think that was my very first feature on WWE TV, and I think they just wanted to have someone obsess over Tyler Breeze. So they chose me, and I was like, okay." It was just very, we're going to give you a little spotlight on this takeover I just started. I probably was there for like 2 months maybe. So I was surprised. I was like, okay, yeah, I totally will do it. I just got a phone call while I was at home, come to rehearsal, and I was like, why? And they're like, we have something for you. I was just like, okay. And it was just that. Then I think I was also in his entrance a couple of months later. On how her Liv Morgan persona came about. I walked into work one day and they were like, okay, you're either Liv Morgan or Liv Gallo, pick. I was like, oh. I had known we had Luke Gallows at some point in time there. He wasn't employed in that moment in time when I was there, but I had known of him and his history. So I was like, I'll be Liv Morgan, and that was really it. I never really liked Morgan. Now I like it. But I remember, first time signing an autograph, I was like, I'm just going to sign Liv, and that's all I've done. That just stayed with me my whole career. Only because I didn't like Morgan. WWE News and Rumor Roundup. Rhea Ripley hospitalized. Huge name suspended. Liv Morgan, WrestleMania status. Welcome to the latest edition of Sportskeeda Wrestling's WWE News and Rumor Roundup for April 9th, 2026. In this edition, we'll cover Rhea Ripley's unfortunate update, a major name suspension, and Liv Morgan's WrestleMania 42 status. There is also a disappointing update on Brock Lesnar versus Oba Femi and Triple H, confirming a veteran's retirement. So, let's get started. Triple H confirmed a popular WWE star has retired. WWE CCO Triple H recently sat with Cody Rhodes on his What Do You Want to Talk About One podcast. The game discussed Bobby Roode's transition to a backstage producer in recent years. For those unaware, Roode competed inside the ring for decades before hanging up his wrestling boots after a neck injury in 2022. He quietly adopted a backstage role in WWE in 2023. The King of Kings revealed that when Bobby Roode suffered an unfortunate neck injury, he told the latter that he could transition into a backstage role if his injury didn't get better. He also mentioned that Roode took this offer without second thoughts. With this, Triple H officially confirmed that the veteran was done competing inside the squared circle. Unfortunately, he had a neck injury that wasn't subsiding. He and I spoke about it. I said, "Why don't you come in and start learning to be an agent? And if the medical stuff clears up, it'd be great. It'll help your career. If it doesn't, we'll start using it." But man, he jumped on it, and just very quickly I started moving him up the line and then having the conversation with Mike Hayes about mentor him, he said. Update on Brock Lesnar versus Obafemi at WrestleMania 42. Brock Lesnar and Obafemi are all set to lock horns in a singles match at WWE WrestleMania 42. Their feud has become the main talking point of this year's show of shows, and some consider it even bigger than the title matches featuring CM Punk, Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, and Randy Orton. With the magnitude of this storyline, many reports suggested that Lesnar and Femi could headline Night 1 of Mania. ESPN recently announced match orders for both nights of the grandest stage of them all, and the Beast Incarnate versus The Ruler is set to open Night 2 of the show. Brian Alvarez talked about this announcement on Wrestling Observer Live. The veteran journalist revealed that the reason behind the Triple H-led creative team choosing to put Brock vs. Oba on Night 2 was that it would be free to watch on ESPN, and the company wanted a big match to attract viewership on the platform. Alvarez added that the WWE Intercontinental Championship ladder match between Penta, Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, Rusev, JD McDonough, and Rey Mysterio will also be free to watch on ESPN on Night 2 of WrestleMania. So the reason that Brock Lesnar and Obafemi is not headlining Night 1, which it should, if we're being honest, is because it's opening Night 2. It is going to be on ESPN, free for everybody. Basically free for everybody nowadays who does not have ESPN. But the point is that one is going to be airing on ESPN Night 2, and they just want a big fight on ESPN. Whatever, it's not my company, clearly. Also on Night 2 on ESPN will be the ladder match with Penta, Javon, Dragon Lee, Rusev, JD McDonough, and Rey Mysterio. Former WWE superstar is suspended after domestic violence accusations. Former WWE superstar Alberto Del Rio was recently arrested in San Luis Potosi, Mexico, after his real-life partner called the police to file a domestic violence report. According to a report by Milenio, if the court finds Del Rio guilty, then he could face up to 20 years in jail. Now, wrestling promotion Crash Lucha Libre has taken to its Instagram to announce that the company has suspended Alberto Del Rio from its programming after his partner accused him of domestic violence. Through this notice, the Crash Lucha Libre is a company with values that promotes sports entertainment in a family-friendly manner and condemns any act of violence outside the sports entertainment. For this reason, we will suspend Alberto Del Rio El Patron from our programming following the events that recently occurred. Liv Morgan is currently in a heated feud with Stephanie Vaquer. The two are set to face each other for the WWE Women's World Championship at WrestleMania 42. However, on the latest edition of Monday Night Raw, Morgan was seen having a conversation with Roxanne Perez in a backstage segment.